better this time round. So if you guys enjoyed this little new song, we're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young. Like
these two whippersnappers are fighting.
You enjoy the show. Do. Can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Hope that's smaller. And here's to play play. Enjoy the video. Trying to make this better this time round. So if you guys enjoyed this little new song, we're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young. Like
these two whippersnappers are fighting.
And all the ones who have passed away. Can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Hope that's smaller. And here's to play play. Enjoy the video.
Alright, all you cool cats. Now back to the lecture. Now you know something?
Hi, everyone, Martha here. So I picked this one. Well, I couldn't find one really that has a lot of the characters because I guess there's cameos of all of them all over the House of Mouse. But I finally found one where they're actually in it for more than just a shot. They actually do a cameo where they actually talk, and that's this one. Even though it's not really Alice or the Shut Your Cat, but you can save all the other ones for when the Mad Hatter or the Queen of Hearts comes. But I picked this one that's called Mickey Mouse Unplugged. House of Mouse. It's called Unplugged Club, and there's also a new. Well, it's not new. It's a old Oswald cartoon that was lost for a long time, and that somebody found it and put it on YouTube. So I wanted to bring action to it. Just remember that this one does kind of have stuff in it that you should not do because of the title. So I just want to add this. It's just mostly just for fun. This is what I thought of it. It's not that long of one. I think it's pretty much when Universal was doing it, because since it's 1929, by that time Oswald was owned by Universal. So yeah. And this one's called Suicide Streak. I know I said or off yourself streak. Like, come on, guys, it's been long, and hopefully YouTube does not get mad at me. But yeah, so let's get started with Unplugged. So Minnie shows Mickey that they have bills to pay. He says, "Don't worry, Mickey. Well, as long as we keep the show going, we'll be fine." And Pete wants to make sure that they get their show. Stop unplugging the battery. Yeah. And he keeps so it's his job to he sneaks past both Daisy and Donald and get in that way. And we have a joke where Zeus says, "Why is my deadbeat brother here?" And he shocks him. And the two cartoons that get shown here in this one is Goofy basically doing being a spy, but the right ones, because I watched 3 of them, I make sure I got the right ones. Okay, so the one that were Mickey was Donald's and Pete going up against each other for music to entertain Daisy. I doing Pop Goes the Weasel with a bunch of different instruments, and whoever does it right gets to keep their job. And the other one is Mickey outsmarting Pete and his cousin, who came into his cabin with the ATM machine, and they had the money that has it, and he's on tricking them into doing stuff like get him food by saying that the food's poison, but it's not. Making sure they both stay awake, and tricking them to go to the police instead of saying cops by saying pool and lease. So that's his friend, and then they trick him by going to jail. So yeah, because Pete's not very smart apparently. I am too. So yeah. And so when the cartoons are over, Pete takes the battery, and the battery's dead. And Minnie decides to charge up the plug by plugging it in as a phone cord into Zeus's lightning bolt. And that stays working for a while until Pete tells Zeus that the Titans took his car, and he goes leave after Goofy brings him meals for letting him use his lightning bolts to keep the place charged until you get any food you want on the house. So goes and see if there's the Zeus, see if the Titans are there with us or not, and he ends up hurting Pete. Zeus does. Ends with Minnie decided to him charge the battery saying charge it, and the battery comes charged, and the thing ends. So this one's pretty good. Let's see who's in it. So we got Wayne Aldwing as Mickey, rest in peace. We got Tony Ansel as Donald. We got Troy Baker as Mad Hatter, Zeus, Grumpy, and a bunch of other ones. Jim Cummings as Pete, Bill Farmer as Goofy, Teal McNella as Daisy, and Rusty Taylor as Minnie, rest in peace. So yep, that's where you guys go. And the one who so let's get started with Oswald cartoon. So this one was a loss because a lot of Oswald cartoons are sadly can't be watched because they've been lost to time. But this one has been one of the lucky ones that have been found somehow, and it has to do with Oswald taking Hortensia when he asks her on a date, and Hortensia says no. We don't really see her say no because it's a silent cartoon. We just know by the motions that she said no, and she says no, and she goes inside, and Oswald sees Pete in his dog form lifting a safe up, like tying it up, pulling it up so he can go inside like inside his house. And Oswald grabs scissors, cuts it, and it tries to fall on top of him. Instead, it falls on top of Pete. He's teeny tiny, and he tries to get. And then Oswald tries to hit himself with a cannonball. It does not work. And he tries to pull the can down with his rope to make that work. And then he sees. Then somehow Hortensia's house caught on fire, and she says help, but the word help goes to Oswald and lets him know that, and he goes and saves her. So yep, a lot of times where Oswald tried to off himself, but yes, I just think it's really done for laughs. But yep, just don't do that. I did like these two shorts, and I'm happy that short has been found because I don't think any of Oswald cartoons should be lost to time. Okay, no matter how dark they are. So I like both of these ones. So it's time for me to do my little acting out to stuff. Let me get the toys. So Oswald, how happy are that you when your shorts showed up?
I am very proud. But I'm very proud. Here's your guys' flowers. Please love me.
Yep. Happy for you, Oswald.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
So let me get the other character.
I can never beat these guys. Why can't I ever do that?
Because you're the bad guy.
Why is that important?
Bad guys can never win.
I say we win every time.
If you say so, Pete.
I did say so.
Why didn't I have a cartoon from this short that had me beating Pete?
Because you do that all the time during Goop Troop.
Not really, because we are best friends during that time. Hoy!
If you say so, Goofy.
Pop goes the weasel. Why is that romantic? How is that romantic, Daisy? Daisy, that is not a romantic song! I was the smart one this time around, everybody. Yep, that's who I was. Yep, always the one that's smart. Why did I have to always have to hear her being right? Why? Why can't the boyfriend be always right? So like, favorite, subscribe, everybody, and bye-bye!